course, we've got Tropical Storm Ian. Melissa, we're expecting to be Hurricane Ian by the time it hits Florida, right?
Oh, not just Hurricane Ian, Savannah, but major Hurricane Ian. So this is the storm that we really have to focus on this morning because there's still a lot of uncertainty with where it's going to go ultimately and even what our influence could be here in North Georgia from tropical moisture associated with Ian. But currently this morning, still a tropical storm. I will tell you the wind shear, which was limiting its strengthening yesterday, not a factor from here on out. So this will go over very warm waters of the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico and have a huge potential to strengthen. So here's the track from the Hurricane Center. Between now and first thing Wednesday morning, as it enters the Gulf of Mexico, it's going to become a major hurricane. Right now, they're forecasting it to become a Category 4 hurricane. But look at the cone of uncertainty as we get into landfall time frame. This cone, which could be where the center of the storm is, stretches anywhere from near Fort Myers all the way up to almost Mobile, Alabama. That's a huge territory along the coast that needs to be preparing now for the potential impacts later. But where it actually makes landfall, we still do not know. But remember, impacts from these tropical systems are not just right near landfall. They can be felt hundreds of miles outside the center. I want to show you a good example of just the differences in the models this morning. This is the American and European models, two of our main models that we look at, and this is showing you where the center of the storm might end up being. Look at how they're already varied. This is early Wednesday morning. They have a big difference. That's about 150 miles difference there. And then by the time we get into landfall time frame, the European has it making landfall near Tampa on the eastern track, and the American still tries to bring this in towards Panama City Beach. That just won't mean differences for what Florida will feel, but look at the spaghetti models beyond that landfall. A lot of the models bring that tropical moisture, the remnants, up towards somewhere in Georgia. So we don't know exactly what our impacts will be here locally, but right now it looks like we could have some rain, at least influence from the remnants of Ian Friday and into Saturday. Again, if you have family, loved ones, maybe you have a vacation home down there in Florida, you need to be preparing now for what could be the worst case scenario, and you hope for the best that the track wiggles away from your exact location.